Claude can directly work with your local files, but only after you connect your file system as a tool. So once it's enabled, Claude can read, edit, search, and organize files right from your desktop workspace. So in this video, I want to show you how you can connect this file system connector, how to turn it on, and let's get started. So if you are in the browser, you can't use it in the browser, so you have to go to your browser and you want to search for Claude download, and you want to search simply for Claude download and install the desktop version of Claude on your computer. So choose your operating system, and once you have this, we can open Claude, and this is how Claude looks on your desktop. And now, in order to install file system connector, you want to click on your profile, then you want to go to settings, then connectors, and here we want to click on browse connectors and simply search for file system. So it's this first option, file system. You want to add this. So you can read something about this connector. You have the tools, so it can read, for example, it can write files, edit files, create a directory, etc. We want to install this, click on install. Now it's going to ask you for the directories, so you can add your directories which you want to allow. So for example, if I want to allow a desktop, I can click on this icon and here simply select desktop, and now it's going to have access to your files on your desktop. So I can click on save, but you can add as many directories as you want, then click on save. Now I'm going to enable this, and you can configure it whenever you want after this. So I can close this, we can go to main menu. So I created this simple prompt that I want from Claude to use the file system tool to check what files I have on my desktop. So I'm going to send this, and it's also going to probably ask about this permission. It wants to check the allowed directories, so we only allowed desktop. So we want to allow this, and here we go. You can see all of the files here, and now you can do what you want. So for example, I would like to rename this folder. What I can do, I can type this, rename this untitled folder with checkmark folder, and we'll see if this is going to do that. You can allow it always, or you can allow it only once for the specific task if you want. And as you can see, checkmark folder, it was renamed automatically. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing for more tutorials like this one.